What's that? Hello. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Congrats on Blake getting first. How are you? How are you? Yes. But today is yet another art fight day. So I once again have the list of bookmarks. There's 9 left right now. I open up to y'all to pick which one I do again on stream. So in our last stream, we did a Hazel Firebrand, and I drew the tattoos with like the angel wing kind of thing. Working away watching you, me, and Amanda. Yeah. If Amanda's still going by the time I end stream, I'll probably read into her. You see if she's got an art fight? Is she on art fight? Hold on. What's her art fight name? Hey, Dufresne, yeah. Switch. Oh, that looks like her. Oh, she's even on Team Fossils. She doesn't have any characters. She has nothing on art fight. God damn it. Tell her to upload characters. I want to attack her, but she doesn't have anything to attack. No, nothing. Empty. Crazy. Yes. Crazy lady. But nothing. But no characters. No. Some stock drawings, one of these out here. Because I've actually show. This is, for those of you who aren't on my Discord, this is what I did yesterday. This is what I attacked yesterday. You could also follow me on Blue Sky. It's the same name as here. I should probably actually add the link to my Blue Sky on my Twitch channel. I'll do that eventually when I remember. But this is what I did yesterday / last night. Yeah, it's outed before time. Honestly, that's not nearly as late as some of the others. Like, especially this one. 2 in the morning. But I got attacked a couple times. This is a revenge, actually one of the drawings we did on stream. The first one we did, this one. When we drew this, they did revenge, they drew virtue. Which is this character. She can shift between these 2 forms. They did more of the angelic form, with the separate heads. It's very cool. I like the poetry that they wrote for it, especially. I'm not sure where that cheap boom might go the other way, but it is very cool. I like the poetry kind of stuff that they wrote for it. It's very nice. I got attacked a second time by Trop. They drew Cory, the little bunny. Down here. But I also got drawn by Mercury, and this is Mercury's character that I drew as Revenge. Yeah, see, there's Revenge for this. So I've already revenged everyone who's attacked me at least once. Because this is the drawing for Trop's character after Trop did this. But I'm not gonna revenge them a second time. Should I have a character loaded up by end of day? Oh, cool. Then I'll attack her tomorrow. In the meantime, though, who should I do for today? I'm leaning a little towards either Sneck or Boom, just because those are silly little drawings, nothing too serious for them. Oh, what's up, Cezio? How's it going? How you you doing? We also have Teddy down here. He's there because he just has cool tattoos as well. But, you know, I have ideas for all of them. The one I'm leaning away from is this one because I want to do a lot longer, more serious piece for it. So I don't know if I want to do that one on stream. But I'm doing well myself. Doing well. Just deciding which character I want to draw for art fight today. Oh, I'm tired. Excuse me. Some of course, are already written out ideas that I have for them, such as the idea I have for Boone, Snick, Willow, and Rika here. This one I just wanted to draw tattoos. He got cool tattoos. Good. What is that emote? He's like, it's like Pepe, but bird? Question mark? In a hat? Or is it just a dude? Yeah. It's certainly an emote. I should think about getting more interesting emotes, more fun emotes. Is it a bird? I can't tell, because the image of the troll emote for that guy, it looks kind of like a bird. It looks like he's a penguin, which is a bird, which would make me correct. Genius. Anywho, Hudra. Any of y'all have preference? See who you want me to do with the doodles? Put some lines down, figure it out. Can't decide one? Alright, fair enough. Indecisive is how I do. Would you rather me draw someone monologuing about rabies, or a very angry snake being dangled by the tail? Because I'm leaning towards one of these two. So I'll narrow down the options to those ones. Snack! Alright, snack it is. So this is the only image of Snack. Zoom in. Not that much. That much. That's good. And shrink down so you see it in the corner. So no problem. Yeah, danger noodle. Very angry danger noodle. It's like a snake with a schnoz. It's got a nose. Tap. Yeah, that's better. We'll do this time. So the idea is I throw a hand pinching, holding the snake up. Hold on. Let me look at my own hand real quick. I don't know if that one just needs to face this way more. wrist of hand. That and that little symbol there. Who knows? So that's the idea, say. I do this. Hold on, my font is thicker. That's how it looks. Hold on, I'm using my own hand. Yes, but this is off. It look a little more like so. Really, grab this. This finger is still too big. Needs to be more like this. Thumb also too big. There we go, that's better. Now I replace the R here, holding Snakeatail. Yeah. Right, a sleeve. Zizio, what is that emote? What kind of emotes you got, Zizio? What are these? What even is that? It's like some kind of jump scare face. Yeah. Oh my god, this person has spitting Shadow the Hedgehog? I want the spinning 3D model of a Shadow the Hedgehog. That's funny. I like. Right, so I want to do a bit of sketching. here's where the face goes. This point's a little high up, a little lower. Better idea. Grab, make big, move down. Here we go. That'd be a funny emote. Yeah, it's literally just animated spinning 3 model of Shadow the Hedgehog. Because that's one of the emotes that Scary Face comes from. Scary Face comes from D. Tythos, it looks like. And one of D. Tythos' emotes is Shadow the Hedgehog spinning. It's very fun. Full chest. Neck would be like here. Yeah. Split point of the that there. That edge goes there for the vest. And then I go around with this for the color. Shoot. Some of these lines here. Get my hair in here. Luscious, perfect, beautiful hair. This needs to be a little more pronounced in this direction. Curve a little better. Turn down because I actually need to take this and size it up because I made the arm too comparatively. Hand on hip type thing going. This is for extras, and this is here. There. Yeah. So, to note that this is darker, so we can get a better idea of what's gonna look like the final product will. That was an English sentence. What's gonna look like the final product will. Mm-hmm. Yep. Great at this. I should probably get some snake spots in. On one hand, I drew the head too big. On the other hand, I do have a huge head. I'll make it a little smaller. That's better. There. Gotta darken my hair a smidge. It does look like I have a bun here, but that's fine. Right now, that line is supposed to be there. See, that's supposed to be, like, down here. So it'll connect here, which would make it go out here for it to connect. That's better. I think. Yeah. That's more like it. Let's make this a little darker still. Make it bigger. Actually, I'll just color in with this one because it is bigger. And it's also solid, so I don't have to, like, press so hard constantly. I did just notice that I never finished the other hand. I'm gonna have to go and do that once I fill this in. And that line goes there. There we go, bam. There we go. Now we go to ink fade and finish this hand. Oh, what hand even go? Could be here, 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 and here for where the fingers are. And not there. There, and then it goes like this. Although that whole hand does actually have to scooch back to like here. Let's just scooch out to like back here so that I can include the thumb. Yeah, thumb. There. This one is, you know, finger joint there, finger joint there. So, I'm gonna make that more rounded. How's that? Make it about this distance as well. Get it that far. Erase this much. Last one. Just like here. There's then here. Because it's a pinky. I know it needs to be this size. This was the size I was working with earlier. Something like that. Da, 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 da. Here. And faint line. Here. Add faint line. Trace a bit here. Okay, in fact, move that line to like over here. Yeah. That hand's better. In actuality, that needs to be a little wider. An angle more in this direction. These two would be pretty close. Actually, like the entirety of this finger knuckles well should go here. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Alright, I think that head's good. This arm needs to be smaller again. Actually, no, I'm not going to include the snake in it this time. And that goes there. Smooth it a bit. Excuse me. Whew. Alright, now I get more of a spot. A spot like here. just realized that this line's tangenting, so I'm gonna move it to not be doing that. Just there. There's a round end to his tail. There we go. That's a little more rounded. Now there's no further image for, this edge of the, I'm assuming a sweater downwards. It's like from where this little neck bit is, neck warmer cover thing, down is entirely up to me. I think I'm gonna just kind of hold this line a bit for cinching in. I'm doing this. Like so. And give it somewhat of a knitted texture. So it looks like this. Yes, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, you can't actually see that. Now you can, yeah. Now you can see the knit texture. It's weird what it doesn't pick up on the actual like capture on the screen. Some water. Oops, I forgot it's on a second layer. Let me just, yeah. Ah! is odd. Hey, do I give it a mouth and teeth? Because it doesn't have a mouth here, but that could just be stylistic choice. You know what? I'm gonna leave it without the mouth, in case. Yep, that's it. Running. Pretty soon. We're just getting to the lining now. Oh, I forgot to line that. There. Get this a little more like here. There. There's that hand. Follow the line a little better. Da, da, da. Get that line drawn. A line there. Nope. Yeah, that one done. Here. I see. Yeah, it's here. And here. Of course, here. And there. Whoop. Right up. There we go. Circle because there's a spot there, but it's dark. Technically, that spot would actually be like here. because of how I drew the belly part here. Excuse me. Yeah. Get these sort of shapes. Nope. Nope. What if I start all the way from the top? Yeah, that's better. Gotta remember that I can just erase. Overshooting a line doesn't do anything, really. It's just erase, and it's fixed. Yeah, like that, and indent it. Circle. No, I wanted to make circle. Ellipse. Circle. There we go. This one's at an angle, so it's not going to be a perfect circle. Besides, drawing doesn't have to be perfect. It's a silly one. There we go. That one. Get that line down. Here. Shut up a bit. There. See, no. These are not lines for detailing. I am currently just lining outlines, shapes. Yeah, the big stuff, not the little stuff. Yeah. I never even drew the inside of the ear. Okay. Yeah. Oops. That's better. That tangents that corner some. I don't think it would even get that line, really. It would, but again, it tangents that corner. Unless I just leave it black like that. There's that. Wow. Ba-boom. Wow. Wow. There we go. There. That. That. There. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that should be there. And then it drops this way. And only details. Not details, I mean. That line's a little more of an outline. Yep, but no. It is still a detail line. And there's that hand. Oh, no, that hand's not done. Not there. And of course, forearm. Looks too thick in that spot. This gets trimmed, this gets expanded a bit. To give a better distinction between hand and wrist. That's a detail line, so I won't include it. Oh, I missed that line. Oh, no. There we go. It's that line, and I did also miss this line. I think I'll leave that line as not a detail line. Ah, I also missed that. Anything else aside from details that I missed? Actually, you know what? Make it easier on myself. I guess that's all the non-detailed stuff, though we are going to have ads start any second now, so I'll wait for those before I start the detailing. For this, I will hit you with the BRB, and I'll see you after the ads. Alright. Looks like we back from the ads. And that means we back to drawing. Here's the detail lines. Looks like the fly, the zipper bit that goes in the front. Start getting a couple lines down for the knuckles, especially these ones. Is it? No. These knuckles do go this way. There and there. There's these lines. Oh, I need a little shading in my elbow there. Oh, this line should be more of a detailed line, actual full line. Detail line that here. Shoulder blades. That work. I need to draw the inside of my ear now before I forget, because I just looked and noticed it. Any other detail lines? Not particularly. Specifically detail lines that I would need the lower sketch for. Doesn't appear so. So I will get rid of it. Now back to the hair for finishing detailing that. This part of the hair. Actually, the top of the hair is lighter than the rest of the head. I was spending most of this time drawing myself, not the snake. Ah. I did want to still draw this spot, so I don't forget to. Not that I'm going to forget to, really, but I just want to make sure it's there. There we go. Even have it with no outline. This gets immediately dark. I want that bit to be a little lighter. Oop. That's that. Okay, I think that's all. Maybe this might get more. I don't know. Excuse me. Whew. After for pizza taste. Like a fingernail there. Oops. That's darker than I want it to be. That's better. That's better. Oh yeah, I do need this for the snake. So I can line this out. There we go. Got that all lined out. I'm going to line this as well with this to guide me. Yeah. Oop, no, no, no. And then I go whap, 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 whap. Now I'll hide this again. No, don't like that. No, that's too close. I need them to be further apart. Because I don't want to, like, have just vertical hatching like that. I want it to have texture, like so. it right there. There we go. I can come in with the eraser and try to lighten up parts that are too dark. Yeah. Knees up some. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that doesn't pick up well. If I do that, that's a little more what it looks like. Maybe I need a third one? Yeah, that's a little more of what it looks like to me. Of what it's like this. I don't know why it does that. It's odd. I'm gonna crop a bit here. Here. So I gotta know, does this have a Canon size? Nope. They do not have a specific size. So this is a perfectly valid scale for me to be working at. And bridge that. Those to erase. Let's make this a little less obvious. Hold on. Why did the music stop? Oh, like 7 minutes ago. Okay. I'm great at paying attention, I promise. Make it a little. Not that much more. Get some of the other wrinkles and such. Yeah, get more like that, and that, and that. This. That. I think that's basically it. Outside of like I could color it, but I don't know if I want to. At the very least, to paint set. This eraser and the paint set. The eraser to be the same thing. Big as well. It's not too bright, or it's not too dark, I mean. This will be a paintbrush splatter as well, make it bigger. Blend it a wee bit. And now mask. And set eraser. This one. Actually, no. Do I have? Yes. Here, there we go. This brush. That's better. Make it a little smaller for brush, so I have less cases of spilling over the line. There we go. There. Fix that. Here. Screen's doing that funky thing again. There is a temptation to leave the hair dark just because of I have brown hair, but eh. Yes. And I get to do here as well. I'll just do it sloppy a bit. Just fix it now, like so. Oops. Uh-huh. Fix a little bit there. Alright. So that's the sweater done. Just got to pop off the head. Top off, polish off. Okay, so now I can set a color to do color. Start grabbing. Do I still have the palette for the resident? I don't. I got rid of it. I used to have a palette that had all of the colors for the resident on it. Linear light. Linear light might be it. Or vivid light. Maybe vivid light's what I'm going for. Give it a sense of being sort of colored, but not quite. Not really. It's like, yeah. Okay. So I had to double check to make sure I drew some parts that I thought I did. I didn't just imagine it and move on. So vivid light, maybe. Hard light, you can see out this. Soft light overlay. Color add. Color dodge. Screen. Lighten. Normal. Darker color. Linear burn. Color burn. Darken. Multiply. Multiply, but just set it like here. I am hella pale. This being lightened, I think, is closer to my actual skin tone. I don't know why I'm hiding from that line. I need that line to be here. My actual skin tone's a little darker, but not a huge amount darker. I am not at all tanned, really. The joys of having almost entirely European heritage. It means the sun hates me. So not really. I don't actually burn easy. Despite being as pale as I am, I don't actually burn much. And even when I do burn, it's never, like, major or anything. It's like, ooh, a little sensitive to the touch. Red, but like, I've never gotten blisters from it, even if I was in the sun for, like, almost a full day with, like, no sunblock. just out in direct sunlight for like a full day. So that was like the worst sunburn I ever got. It's no blisters still, not even like a hint of one. That was the first sunburn I got that even got like flaky. Oh, that's just the thing. There's a lot of moments where something happens, and it always feels like it should have gone worse. Like, I should have been more injured out of it. Like the time that I grabbed the blade of a sword while I was falling. I was healed in like 2 minutes. I was fine completely. It should have been much worse, but it wasn't. So, yeah. No need to learn any lessons. For the time that I took a full force kick to the temple. Full heal, straight to the temple. Whambo. I was entirely fine. I thought I was holding his wiener. No, it's holding a snake. It's the tail of a snake. No wiener holding here. Not, not Twitch appropriate. TOS. We only draw family-friendly snake holding. I gotta say, I love that despite the mask not having any facial expression, really, he just looks slightly disappointed in the snake. Holding a one-eyed snake? Well, it's from the side. The other eye is just behind on the other side. Just a full opacity so I can see what I'm doing better. Am I attacking someone? Yes, I am attacking the snake. You can see the reference in the upper left corner. That is who I am attacking. I'm drawing myself holding the snake by the tail, like so. Got it? Yeah. It's very simple. I've been doing one attack every day for all of July. This is day 11? Yes, 11. I can remember numbers, I promise. My 11th attack. Actually going to grab this and repurpose this color for the belly of the snake. You did 3 attacks yesterday? Nice. Found out about our fight yesterday. So we can add our characters to it? Yes. Yeah, you could add your... you can draw multiple characters in one attack. So, like, I can show here, actually. When I do the attack, either here... I do this, So let's see here, Sneck, simple shaped characters for this one. But I could hit add a character, and I don't remember the size or the ID for myself. These are all my characters. See, I have myself here. That one. There we go. And I go back here, enter character ID, check, and see, it's the resonance. Select a size. This is most of the body. I guess technically it might be half body, but it's only from the knees down that got chopped. Yeah, no, you can't send links here. You can send links for Artfight in the Discord, though. You can link to chat. I think I have my Artfight linked on Discord. I mean, if not, my Artfight name is the same. It's the same as it is on Twitch. Hold on. Let me actually... You can see it right here. The resident artist is the same. I actually completely forgot. Because, yeah, you see, like, I have a second character here. I'll put it as half body. Clean sketch. I'm gonna say rough color. I'm not super. It does not really have shading, so I'm gonna say unshaded. Background, no simpler photo. Background, yeah. Yeah. So like I'll choose the main image here and the thumbnail image. And you get like more points for more characters in a single piece. You also get more points if it's like animated. Like if it just ding, animated background, partial animation makes movement fully animated. I've done one or two fully animated attacks with frame by frame. Shrink that back down in the corner. But if you would like to join the Discord and link your art fight, you could do !Discord in chat, and you will get a link to join. Pew pew there, isn't it? Yo, let's go. Let's go. I have been revenging everyone who attacks me, so you have been warned. If you are okay with me posting art of your characters online, please do let me know how you would like me to link and credit you. Like tag you in the post, because I have been posting all of my art on Blue Sky, my Blue Sky account so far for all of Artfight. Well, of course, it is on Artfight, so you can just see it on my profile. This is sort of like a yellow-orangish color. More yellowy than this is. I'll use this for this knitted part, but then swap to a yellower color for the other bits. Get it yellower. That looks right. Pretty bright, like mac and cheese color. I'm sticking to one attack a day and spending like hour and a half to 2 hours on each one on average. Some of them I spend a lot longer on, but generally it's hour and a half-ish each drawing. So like this one, I had finished the line work so early, so I decided to start doing some colors. Keep it multiplying, just like lower the opacity like I had before. Darken color burn. Linear burn, dark color. Or linear burn. Actually, I kind of like how linear burn looks. Normal, no. Lighten? Nope. Screen, color dodge. Add, lighter color. Overlay. Soft light. Hard light. Vivid light. I know I was looking at vivid light earlier, but that's loud. You don't have colors because I'm poor. I mean, fair. You definitely don't have to do color. Like, there's the whole thing for if you do color or not. It's one of the options you pick. I think I like how linear burn looks and just lower the opacity a bit. I'm actually going to have this here. Set this to linear burn. That color. Grab like a down here tone. I may lighten this some. I know I'm using digital art because I got this iPad for free. So, do it. I mean, when it comes to doing digital art, like there are absolutely free programs online. On like computers that you can use. I never actually used to use some of them. There's even free programs on iPads. And it's one of those things that if you don't, yeah, you have to buy an iPad. You used to have one that was stolen out of your car. That sucks. This temporarily so that I can outline all these zones here. does. Okay, so that is how that goes. Seeing if I, making sure I didn't miss any lines. This gets the darker tone of this. I am still on 0. Yeah. It's totally fine. I will stay on it for a while. Oh yeah, this is set to darken. If I set this to normal though, it's completely fine. Wondering why that edge was acting weird. Okay, so this is helping me find some edges where I didn't fill them in. Oh no, those are filled in. That's an issue with the layer mask. That's what's happening. Yeah. Oops. This little spot right there is a spot that I missed. Alright, let's grab the orange. Get a deeper, darker color, make it slightly redder. Oops. This layer. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I probably just use the one line color for the whole sweater, not swap between more than one. There we go. Spots are just black, so I will leave the spots that color as they are. Also going to leave the lines around the eyes the way they are, and the little nostrils. Another issue in the mask. Obviously, it's nothing major. But... and now I can erase the color that's in here. Gotta remember to do the lines for the mask. Gotta finish up these lines. I think these are the last lines to do. Alright, I think that's it. So now I can set this to... Oops. Not that. Nope. Nope. Oh. No. No. Nope. 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 Okay. Multiply. Multiply's fine. Dark's okay. Second. Okay, because that's just the color of that. What if I set this to linear burn? Oh no, not this. This stays normal. You set to linear burn. And I'm gonna reduce the opacity of this, because it's ruined with the mask. Whatever. I'll just fix the line. Okay. Yeah, and if it goes all the way. Oh, darker color. Do I set it to linear burn? No, I don't set this to anything. This goes at linear burn. This I just decide if I want full opacity or not. I'll stick with no. Alright. Clip mask. Why does that lighten that entire layer? That's weird. It's like I wanted to add some shadows. Yes, you did. Shit, I just think so. Alright. Pumping music disc. Microphone. This whole bit. I'll just like keep working on this piece until I feel like ending stream. Ooh, no, it needs to be a bit darker. Because I'm adding shading here. Oh, I got ads incoming. Says a heads up. Especially you, Chops, since you're new here. I run 3 minutes of ads every hour. I do take breaks during said ads, so it is your time to use the restroom, go grab a snack, grab a drink, get up and stretch, and so on. I do it to disable pre-rolls, because that's how it has to be done. But I will be drawing until the ads begin. I already forgot I was doing ads. Oops, my bad. And we're back. Spectratron. Bounce sliding on here. This intermediary line around and then bounce sliding. Bounce sliding down here as well. I also need to set some. This intermediary line. Here, this intermediary line. And that gets erased. Yeah. Did I do the intermediary for the collar? Nope. There's also a spot here that I have to fill in. Oh, whoops. Intermediary line here, and here, and here. Actually, I'm gonna hook this a little more, and bounce like there. This, and then the shadows for it would be this tone. Yeah, that looks like a good shadow tone. To line up with my skin tone. And actually, a little more red. Yeah, it's a little better. This whole thing shaded. Woo! Oopsie daisies. And just like that. Yeah, that really helps with selling that the whole hand is angled. Actually helped a great deal with conveying that. That's the purpose of shading for you. Like so. and shadow. Shadow from the chest region. That might be darker. Some darken, you know, my whole ear here. Go. Time to shape that. Shape that like so. Do that. Do this. This way and this way, and no, I don't like that. How does this as is look? Okay, that as is looks just fine. Intermediary lines and bounce light on. I'm actually gonna make this whole thing like intermediary lines. There, intermediary lines here. It's a little here as well. Get some around here and here. Fill these couple spots in. Intermediary lines for the shading. And a bit of bounce light. And now for arm here. It also gets the intermediary lines. Actually get a bit of bounce light here. Now I put this here. And put a little bit of bounce light down here. Okay, the black doesn't get any. I will get some light gray to actually put on this layer itself for the mask. Shading. fully out here. And normally I would have... Hold up. This. I'm actually gonna have to hand make the intermediary line here, and I want it to be slightly below. Yeah. Bounce like the match. Actually see, how does this look in the lighting? It's pretty good, actually. I think I could lighten up all of this a wee bit. I felt like it was a bit too dark. It matched the darker tone more than it matched the lighter tone. So, if I go 2 layers in, I'm not going to change the bounce lighting for it, though. Just the intermediary lines. Not even going to try and do the intermediary lines perfectly as well, even. So there'll be parts of that darker tone still sticking through in the end. I just wanted to make it easier to tell that there are these intermediary lines between the shadows and the light. Because that's something that happens with actual, like, when it comes to drawing shadows, one of the tricks for it is to have these intermediary lines of a slightly different color in between the light and shadow, like this. Just nice. Especially if you're doing like a smoother shading style. It's definitely like the way to go. Just attaching it looks like hot poo-poo. I'm gonna look anyways. I'm looking. Hold on. Just attack me. Oh god! Oh, I love it. He's so buff. What happened to his mask? I do find it fun almost every time that the resident has been drawn. They alter the mask slightly. Like this one, the mouth is just a little lower. This one, the mouth is significantly lower, and also a chin. I love the mask as a chin. This is good. This is funny. I like it. Alright. Oh, you only have one character. Mustache Man. Oh, I could absolutely draw a Mustache Man. A Booba Ray. Booba Ray. Yeah. Chops. Quick cue for you. Are you okay with me potentially drawing this character on stream? And also, more importantly, are you okay with me posting my art of this character on my Blue Sky account? And if yes, how would you like me to tag you? Like, credit you properly? Yes, and no credit needed? Well, then I'll link your Artfight page. I always give credit. like how far off this is. That's far. Do I maybe want to actually have this be the intermediary line? No, that's too gray. Actually, it works for the suit like here because that color's already fairly gray. So like there's only so gray it can be. I forgot to change the intermediary here to this color. Just a little bit of erasing, because I want to get, like, that in there. Get this to connect all the way down. Perhaps next stream I would do Mustache Man. I am going to do that. Characters. Bookmark. I am bookmarking this character into the postable because you have given me permission. Bookmark. Internet's being slow, it seems. It's fine. Wait, I forgot to actually... Well, I forgot to actually zoom in so that y'all can see this better. This is the attack. I fucking love it. The hair change. The freaking chin on the mask is so good. It's so funny to me. Just a friggin' chin on it. I think I did a drawing that had a chin on the mask ages ago. Hold on, it is still on there. One, I love just how buff he is. So funny. This is lovely. This is great. Okay, yeah, no, it's not on his profile. This is the image I used for my Blue Sky profile picture. So I end up using that. This is probably still my favorite drawing of the Resident here. The pose is good, the energy, the vibes, the colors, it's all good. Good shit. Yeah. So far, I think this is my most drawn character now. With 4 drawings total, though this one's mine, so I'm not counting this one. I like the red one. Yeah, the red one is cool too. This has some nice energy. This is much older art. You can tell because I actually signed it with the R there. I didn't sign either of these, actually. But these are much older. This is the first ever drawing of the Resident. At least with this iteration of it. Technically, there was a proto design for the Resident. But it was very different than this. It had like a full-length black and white trench coat. It was like full human height. Sukuna vibes. Kinda, yeah. It was meant to be threatening and menacing, that's why I chose red for it. Just have it leaning towards the camera, looking down at it on the throne. It did come out real nice. I do still like these drawings. They're older ones. First design of the Resident also had a like an undercut, like the sides of his head and back were shaved. It was just the top that was in a small ponytail. It's also fun because you can't in like these first 3 drawings of the Resident Evil, it's hard to tell that I actually have a ponytail. You can't really see it. I think this was one of the first drawings that actually featured the ponytail that you could visibly. And then of course it was hidden for this one again. This one you can't see it. I'm still very happy with how this one came. I'm very proud of this one. One of my greater artworks in general. Yeah. Generally speaking, the most important character, I do have it listed here, is the mask. Because, like, even I've drawn the Resident in different fashiony bits. But the mask always stays the same. It's just 3 dots, cut the middle one in half. Done. It is very simple, which is deliberate. I deliberately made it simple because I wanted to have a simple design for a character that I could animate. Adding more hatching. Yeah, I like this. Let me get a color to shade this guy. Actually, a little more red. I think a little more saturated. Yeah, that's good. This is on the right layer, right? Yeah, yeah. There we go. And now intermediary line. Bit of bounce light. Let's get a little more orange and go down to like here for the shadows of it. Maybe here. A little further into the orange. Yeah, that's better. intermediary line, and bounce light there. Actually, I could have a bounce light all here. Intermediary line, bounce light hatching. That's some hatching there too. Yeah, that's some hatching. Take this tone, go to like here. Just add some hatching. And now intermediary line. Or do I want it to be this tone? I'm gonna do this tone. Similar case with the shirt. This is a fairly close to gray tone already. So it's not off to do something like this. There we go. This tone, and I go darker to like here. Big shadows. That's fairly close to just the. And I need the bounce light tone. I'm definitely gonna go one later on this one so it actually stands out. Not bounce light, but intermediary. Well, I'm also using it for bounce light, so it's both. Here, then I go here and here, here and here. Yeah, I think this might be it. This is kind of done. I don't have anything else that I can think of adding to this. Maybe lower opacity a bit more, but raise the saturation. I want to have another clipping mask saturation just because I want this to be more saturated. Oh my god, I didn't realize it became blue and purple. That's interesting. I like them. I do too. It's very interesting to me that that became blue and purple. What if I did like this saturation on it? Now, why did that make the hair gray? If I have it set to be the saturation, this is a very saturated color, why is the hair gray? That's distinctly the opposite of saturated. What the heck? Why are you gray? What happened? Why did it become gray? Why is max saturation gray? Everywhere else, it isn't. Once again, my outfit has become red. I don't do this on purpose, where I make the shadows red. It just happens this way. Excuse me. Oof. But why to make the hair gray? So I'm going to take this brown, I think. A little more orange. So this is the brown I'm going to have. And I'm going to just make these shadows that tone. Between here and here is here. Adding in the intermediary tone. Actually going to a little more like this, I think. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. And then I can just add it all here. This section. I'm hoping I'll make it more saturated. When I lighten it, it'll appear less grayish. And I don't know why. Maxing the saturation out, it got rid of all saturation. Why did it become gray? There we are. So I lighten this. No, not this. I lighten this a bit. Care about saturation. It's still making it gray. It's so weird. I'm actually gonna remove it being a clipping mask. So this background, if I do this to it, let me set this to normal real quick so I can sample this color so that I can fill this in. Fix up lines. Alright, set this back to saturation. Why does it make it gray? My hair isn't gray. Alright, clipping mask. Something like that. I get a big brush. So I could do that bit. But then I could do something like this. So if I turned this, actually turn the mask off, and I turned this off. Yeah. Erase this a bit. Now I go like so. Whoop. What if I have this off? Yeah, that's how it would look. It's kind of like a comic book art, but also graffiti-esque. Alright. Put that in. Put that in, put that in, put that in. What if I made this back into a clipping mask? If I did that and didn't make this a clipping mask? Oh, okay, that just changes the colors then. Interesting. That's odd how this handles it. Huh. Put this tone underneath. Then grab black, go back to a small syrup. Now I re-outline. specifically just the outline. You know, my idea for this was way simpler. I really like this. Sometimes you just have to keep going on something even if you think you finished it. So that you can come up with some other nonsensical bullshit. And you might end up liking it. I like this more than my original idea. This is more interesting. It's got more to it. Because now I have like comic book vibes on it. There we go. So I've gotten that far. I did not get here, 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 or here. Nope. Do too much inside there. That, you know, I'll just close it off. Actually, this being linear burn doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, because it's not 100% opacity. So I'm like, wait, I could just put this here? Yep. I can. So I do still have to be careful not to draw in the lines. I exclusively draw outside the lines. Normally it's the inverse. You draw inside the lines, and you avoid drawing outside the lines. In here. set this back to black. Add the white underneath these sleeves here. That is 100% opacity. I need to go back until that's like so. Make this layer right here. There we go. I think I like that. Really think I do. Makes that a smidge. I think this is good. You know, I actually have an idea. Whoops. Actually, yeah, let me set it like this. And I go into rendering and I set this to darker color. Done. See, so now I can't draw over. Oh wait, no, I need full opacity again. Just gonna add like a way thicker bit underneath. On like the underside of things. Put it on the side. This does not have to be smooth, so it is totally fine. The reason why it doesn't have to be totally smooth is because of what I'm going to do with it. Next, I'm going to grab a slightly lighter gray and make it thicker. I forgot to do this part. I forgot to do it here. There we go. And now I go into... I'll go here. Where's the... halftone? Screen print. Yeah! So I'll undo that. I'm going to duplicate this. But on this duplicate, I'm going to select all of that and that, and erase it all. So select the black. Invert. No, black, and also select, turn all of this other stuff off. Black and the white. Didn't realize that black up there wasn't connected. But now invert and now erase. Invert, I forgot to select this black, and this black as well. So now invert and erase. Now you'll see I'm just erasing the gray here so I can keep the black outline, because I want to keep the hard black outline that I made. Oh, I completely erased the white in here on accident. Oopsies. That's right, easy fix, so. So now this layer gets the halftone screen print. Something like so. Got some lemonade downstairs. Ooh. I will come get them. Do I want the newspaper or the screen print? Or full color? I'm not going to do full color because you notice that keeps those gray lines. I don't want those gray lines there. This one's just screen print. I'll go screen print. Actually, first off, I'm going to clip masks can be turned on. For this, select automatic all the black. I don't really need to be precise with this. I'm just being as generally precise as I can. That goes there. Don't want any like these top lines up here. You know what? Yeah, I will just get rid of that bit. Getting rid of it from all the spots I don't want it to be. Well, despite that these are so thin, they are very noticeable because it's just pure black on pure white. Like this. Halftone. Screen print. That looks like it's the size I want it to be. Time to turn the rest of this all on. Yeah, that's better. I think this is the finished product. This is nice. This is cool. Now it's in full color. With better theming for. So that will be it for today. Let's see who I'm going to raid. And we literally just started ads. Oops. Okay, ads are done. Sorry about that. We're also done though. Where is she? Is Amanda still live? Not in my list of following, so I'm gonna. Yeah, they're not live. Alright. we shall see if there's someone else doing art fight. I wish I could sort by the title. Donathon. Erdy. Cute stuff for art fight. Hey, all right. There's someone drawing. Let's see if quick look to see if there's another person who says to do an art fight. Nope. All right. Ooh, they're Hawaiian. At least that's what the tag said. We're to raid Poxmox. Their little bird PNG tuber doing art fight stuff. So let's hit the start raid. Here is the raid message for y'all to copy and paste into chat. You guys know the drill. Spread love, say kind things, make the world a better place. I will be back some point next week with more art fight. It's going to be just art fight for all of July. That's going to be my streams. We'll be back to stuff in August. But until I see y'all again, ciao!